What I'll say is, I feel, and I think you can quote me on this. I feel the only way City can lose this title race right now is due to legs, meaning they can drop points this week against Brighton. Because if you picture it, City players are about to play over 270 minutes in the space of 12 days,
That's true.
which for a footballer, wow.
And that's also something I wanted to ask you about though. Like this fixture congestion, because like I say, City literally played Wednesday, then
We'll
they
not call it, I don't think I'll call it a conjection. I'll call it a carrying your own cross type of thing. Because at the end of the day, it's because of where they are in life that led them to that. What do I mean by that? I mean, you qualified for a final. You did. I'm not telling you not to, don't get me wrong. You did. You qualified for the quarterfinals of Champions League. You did. They're not going to change the timetable to revolve around you.
but it looks like but to play again devil advocate, it looks like UEFA is adding more. Like, okay, let's take next season, right? The UEFA Champions League, the format is changing, so you play 2 extra games. You still
Yeah.
have
And
you
and
still have Carabao Cup, you still have FA Cup. It's just
and I think that in situations like that, next season there should not be extra times in Champions League. That's the only way to make players healthy. I think straight out from 90 minutes it goes into pens because City back to back extra times. That is, you're talking 130, 20 or 30 minutes.
that would have low key killed them.
So
They played
120,
Chelsea.
120 minutes in like 4 days. Sorry,
Yeah,
280 minutes in 4 days.
yeah,
And you had the likes of Grealish, had the likes of Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker. You had the players like that, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, that played 90% of the game in Champions League and so on and so forth. And now you're coming. One thing that people don't understand is playing 45 minutes against Real Madrid is equal to playing 70 minutes in the Premier League.
'cause that's literally it. Playing
Because
I like playing like
Real
Madrid
Madrid
or Bayern.
is a physical game, it's also a mental game. And it's mentally draining to play against that type of team that their coach has legit put beautiful individual players that have chemistry together and said, play to your best. No real instructions. Definitely stick to your position, but show yourself. If your manager tells you to show yourself, that's one of the best instructions you can give to a footballer. If you're a winger, if you're a midfielder, if they tell you to show yourself, you know how happy you would be in a professional sense. I don't mean start doing skills in your own half, but yeah. So it's mentally draining and everything. So
Yeah, and I don't know. And obviously you still have like the international. I mean, I guess we're digressing a bit, but like I feel like the number of games. I don't know where the number of games should be cut short, but I just feel like the number of games should be cut short a bit. Just because, again, like you said, they literally played 120 minutes against Madrid. Okay, yeah, they didn't have to travel. Yes, they didn't have to travel. They came back Thursday, trained. Maybe Friday rested, light training. Saturday they played Chelsea. Almost went to extra time. Imagine going to extra time again. Even not from that Bernardo Silva's goal. Imagine going at extra time again.
even Bernardo Silva, did you hear his press conference? Did you hear his interview
He
after?
was fuming. He was
He
fuming.
goes 20 minutes in, he could feel his calves. Do you understand what that means? 20 minutes in, you could feel your calf, and you played 120. Wow.
He was
Just wow.
fuming.
It's
Anyways,
well, that's the only way that City can lose this title is because right now Pep has to do a whole lot of rotations because he's at a risk of getting some groin injuries, some muscle pulls, some cramps, some this, some that. So he has to do a whole lot of rotations, and they have to either step up against Brighton, the rotations, or hand Liverpool the title.
Why did you say hand Arsenal the title? That's crazy.